You know, I always wondered, after about 332 hours of playtime, why haven't I seen the Grafted Blade greatsword but maybe once, and that was when somebody gave it to me on a co-op run, and I've never seen the Marais executioner sword. And that also got me wondering, why don't they make these weapons more common for people to pick up? And then I started farming, and I got both of them. And maybe it's because of this.
That's quite big. Impressive.
And
Ultra Instinct!
Holy, look at all this damage!
yeah, boy. Maybe because of that. I've tried a couple different farming methods to get these two extraordinary weapons. And they are rare for rare's sake. It's almost impossible to get these ball-busting, boss-executing scrotum smashers. Oh, but they are so much fun. But one farming route in particular is the easiest and I've had the most luck with. I will show both of them. The crater, of course, which everyone probably already knows, and the Lost City, which I've never really had any luck with, and I'm really unfamiliar with it, so it's hard to get out once I get in. And doing the crater is so much easier because I know where the circle's gonna close in at, and I can go there at pretty early level. While on the Lost City one, it's all over the place. The circle closes in way too fast, and I have to get in and get out, and I get lost trying to get out most of the time. But yes, these two weapons are very addictive. Once you get one, you want to get the other, and once you get the other, you want to do it all over again. And your strategy from going to killing big bosses to get a lot of ruins to level up totally changes to going around killing everything in sight so you can amplify that effect that these swords give you. But anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe because it's free and it really helps me out. And I really do appreciate all the support. Let's go get some legendary weapons. And try not to die while we're doing it. Okay, bye. Now this farm is actually quite simple and straightforward. You either want to be up here when you get spawned in or down here. Those are the sweet spots. You want to take out your first camp, obviously, to get to level 2 because that level 2 is a big gap in damage that you can deal to your enemies. Check your boxes. Make sure you look for silver pickle foulfoot or whatever they're called. Always check these and always check the benefits. You want to try to find one with a better item discovery rate if you can. Don't take too much time looking at it, but if you can find an item that has that on there, it does increase your chances of getting these weapons. Hit your first grace, level up, of course, and then come up here and murder some wolves. You're trying to get 6,500 ruins, because that's how much our first smithing stone costs. If there's a scarab here, go ahead and take the time to murder the scarab. Hopefully you'll get a good talisman to help you on this run. After that's done, head straight for the church, where the crater is. Now, you can do this with Wilder, Raider, Iron Eye, and even Executor, but the characters with lower HP, if you run with them, you're gonna have a hard time. Level up your weapon and head straight to the crater. I always make a little detour right here to where these slugs are. Usually there's a good weapon. Sometimes you find some really good rare and epic weapons. Take out little old lady number 1 and number 2, and then take out fire prelate mama number 1. This is where I actually got my Marais executioner sword from. Now it's rare, don't expect to come down here and get it on your first try, because it's not gonna happen. You just gotta do a lot of runs and hope for the best. After she's taken out, grab your reward and go down to the Grace and level up. Should be around level 4 at this time. Hit your butterflies to get a little boost in strength and go out and take Mama Prelate number 2 out. She's a dominatrix, but she teaches kindergarten on the weekdays. If things get too rough, scream pineapple, that's the safe word. If you don't scream pineapple, she may get a little rough and maybe murder you, so be careful with her. Each of these prelates, they have a chance of dropping the weapons that we want. Sometimes you'll get really good stuff and sometimes you'll get nothing at all. After she's taken out, come down here to this little treasure trove of items. You may get lucky and find what you need here. I actually found the grafted blade right here on this dead body. Most of the time you'll get a whole lot of nothing, but it does have a chance of wielding legendary weapons. So make sure you check them out. After that, look where your circle's gonna be. If your circle's gonna be really closed in like it is right now, I suggest just closing the game and restarting the run. But if you want to, you can come up here and try to take out Mama Prelate number 3 to try and get the weapon. Which, if you haven't got it by now, you probably won't get it. And if it does drop a legendary weapon, it'll probably be a America's Hammer or a bolt of Grand Sax or something like that. So, it's up to you if you want to take the time to take out Mama Prelate number 3. If you do take her out, you most likely be in the rain at this time. Unless you get spawned in down here. If you get spawned in down here, the circle should be a lot closer to you. Now, if you're not satisfied with that, you can come down here past all these chariots, and there are some items down here as well that you can maybe have a small chance of picking up a legendary weapon. Will it be the Marais Executioner Sword or the Grafted greatsword? Probably not, but it doesn't hurt to check if you want to. Like I said, it'll probably be just a lot better just to restart your game and do the farm all over again. But yeah, this is pretty much it. This is all the spots where you can find legendary loot and maybe get the loot that we're actually looking for. The ones that pretty much break the game. So, good luck to you and try not to die. Like that. The Shrouded City is a lot more trickier, like I said, if you're not familiar with it. If you're familiar with it, you may be able to get in and out, no problem. But this farm is straightforward as well, until you're ready to get out. Then it becomes a little complicated, at least for me. But you run up the right side instead of the left. Now, it's up to you whether you want to talk to the merchant or not to upgrade your weapon. I always do, because a little more firepower doesn't hurt. But you climb up this wall, and you climb up this wall. And you head left, hugging the building here, as there's a Astel creature there just chunking rocks at your ass trying to murder you. Try not to die, get past it, and jump up on these raptors. After you get up here, it's a lot easier because you don't have to worry about those rocks anymore. And you can get some free levels by coming over to these bodies and collecting these pots. It gives you 4 of them, and 4 is all it takes to defeat this Estel. After you throw the last pot, you can go ahead and run because he is defeated. You jump over here into this window, and you keep going, and there will be a grace. This is where you level up. Jump down here. Now here are some good spots where you can find a couple legendary weapons if you want to try it. Down here you can check these bodies. There's also a Royal Revenant that you can murder to try to get a legendary weapon. But what we want to check is the chest, which will go down here to the Spirit Spring, jump up on this building. There will be a body right here we can check. Got a nice servant bow, but this down here is a chest we want to check. Sometimes it'll have a really good weapon, but like I said, it's by chance. So getting the weapon you need, you'll need to make a lot of visits to this place. You can also jump over here. There's a couple more dead bodies, as well as this guy with the spear. He also will drop a pretty good to legendary weapon if you're lucky. You just gotta take him out before the rain arrives. I'm sure there's a lot more spots, but now the circle is closing in and we need to get out like pretty fast. So, like I said, I'm not familiar with this place, so getting out is a huge problem for me. It may not be for others, but for me, I'm just lost as can be right now. Just hoping I'm going the right way. You can do that farm and maybe you'll get lucky and get the weapons you want. Or maybe you'll get out and run into Loretta, which is a whole new nightmare. But if you'd rather go that farming route, it's there for you. So have fun, and hopefully you get the sword or weapon that you want. Okay, bye.
Did you enjoy this video? Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. And if you get but hurt, always remember that this is mostly jokes with a little seriousness sprinkled in between. Remember to have fun and subscribe now to join the Nobody Army. I promise you will not be disappointed. Thank you for watching, my tarnished, and we will see you next time.
Like and subscribe, or I'll deathblight you in your sleep. This message has been approved by the mayor of Froggytown.